I'm glad he mentioned about the South Australia bit because you get a bit worried. But Chris, the whole scene seems like there's some positive stuff coming through. Inflation figures were what?
0.3% for the September quarter. So I think it put it to 2.3% for the year. So that must give the Reserve Bank some indication that they can drop interest rates.
I would have thought if we see an interest rate drop, we've got some good news coming through. There's some big capital projects happening in South Australia. I think the market will hold okay. Can't see any northerly movement in prices, but I think it'll all start to move again. What are your thoughts?
Well, my phone's starting to ring. For the first time really in probably 3 or 4 months, in the last 2 weeks, we've started to get some buyer interest again. From what I hear from feedback from agents, the buyers are out there in the market. Properties are starting to be hit on the internet. So I think if we can get a decrease in interest rates, even just the 0.25% will be perfect. And absolutely perhaps if the government maybe give a bit of assistance to first home buyers, then maybe that's just going to be the foundation to pick it back up again. Like you, I don't think prices may go up, but there's certainly, I think they've reached the bottom.
They've reached the level. And the other thing is, I was speaking to the Value Generals people last night, and they said the volumes of transactions are down 30% in South Australia at the moment. So the last official record was 20, but she said it's actually gone to 30%. Yeah. So that's not prices, that's the volumes of transactions.
And or if you ask any conveyancer or law firm, they will tell you the figures exactly the same.
Yeah,
so you're not doing the selling, we're not doing the settlements.
Yeah, so anyway, it's all good now. So for those of you out there that are selling and buying, it's actually good news because we're in a balanced market. You'll start to see a lot more activity come through if those rates drop. And I think there is some optimism. We've had a good couple of weeks, so it's back on again. Now let's go and have a look at some properties. So if you are looking to buy, let's get moving on it. Let's go behind the blinds and have a look at some property.